I'm not too sure if anyone is on yet. Um, just wait a few moments for some guys to join. And yeah, if anyone is on right now, thanks for joining. I hope you are looking forward to a few moments of peace and, ultimately just gain a positive outlook on what's happening at the moment. I can see we've got Rayman here, we've got Carl, got a few guys on Facebook, Instagram, that's awesome. I am on Facebook and Instagram, so if it does cut out on one, just join in on the other. But thanks to everyone who's joined so far. I am doing a guided meditation just so that, whoever wants to gain some peace, a positive outlook on what's happening, stay tuned, join in, and, hopefully you gain something from it. See Mr. Sawley's in the building. Always good to see Mr. Hatchell. Okay, seems like we're getting a bit more now. That's awesome. Alright guys, so just before we begin, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about why I am doing this meditation. And the first reason is just to raise some mental health awareness. Mental health awareness in general, and particularly in lockdown. The reason why, particularly in lockdown, I believe this meditation will be valuable is because generally in our lives, we have so many distractions going on around us. If we're feeling a bit down, we're feeling a bit sad, some things have happened in our lives. In normal everyday life, there's so many distractions where, we can go to the gym, we can go and play some sport, we can meet up with some friends for lunch, whatever it may be. And that just takes us out of that negative mindset, puts those negative thoughts aside. But however, in isolation, in lockdown, we don't have all of those distractions available to us. And while many people are working, and have perhaps kids to look after and all those sort of things, generally, you are forced to be alone with your thoughts for, a much longer period than usual. And with so much negativity going on in the media these days, the economic crisis, people dying, starvation, all those sort of things. And while a lot of that negativity is real, it doesn't mean you need to become a negative person. So monitoring your thoughts, not letting those thoughts build up, and watching the media and everything that's going on, it's easy for one negative thought to enter your mind. And from there, it just builds up, and then, ultimately you'll end up believing a negative story about yourself, creating negative circumstances, and, it's just not necessary. So the key is to catch that first negative thought and just not let it build from there. And meditation is a great tool for that. So, hopefully through this meditation, maybe it inspires you to do some other sort of mental training. Maybe, you want to do some more meditation yourself. If you do, you're welcome to message me and I can give you some more tips if you like. Otherwise, any sort of mental training is definitely worthwhile. How's it, Mr. Josh? I see you there. How's it, brother? How's it, Granny Av? I see you there too. So yeah, guys, just don't let those negative thoughts build up. Try and stop them dead in its tracks. The second reason why I am doing this meditation is I'm partnering with the Angel Network. And the Angel Network are a great charity, a great organization. They are responsible for feeding around 250,000 families in Gauteng. They, distribute gloves, hand sanitizers, masks, all that stuff that is essential to fighting the coronavirus pandemic. So if you did find any benefit from the stream or the meditation, or you just in general want to donate to a great charity, a great organization, every rand and every donation will go a long way in changing people's lives. So I will be posting their banking details after this. I have already posted them on Facebook and Instagram, but I will do so again after this. And Yeah, so just on to the structure of the meditation. The meditation was initially going to be 1 hour, but I think an hour will be a bit too long for most people, especially people who've never meditated. And just to make it a bit more inclusive, I've just shortened it down to about 25 minutes. The meditation will be a guided meditation. So if you want to join in and just have a moment of silence, I suggest maybe just put on your headphones so you can hear the meditation a bit more clearly. The reason I chose this meditation was purely to do with providing some relief to what's going on right now, reducing some anxiety, negative thoughts, all that sort of stuff. And just two themes that popped up for me in listening to the meditation was number one, embracing change. So, obviously right now we're all experiencing something that we've never experienced before. We don't know what's going to happen in so many areas of our lives, from work, to people getting access to food, to health, to, all that sort of stuff. And the point is that while this is happening generally in life, we have no idea what is around the corner. And often we find that very surprising when something like this happens. And the point, I think, is that we need to become comfortable embracing change. We never know what's around the corner. And ultimately, generally as people, we are very attached to feeling safe, to knowing what's happening. And I think maybe this is a great time to just learn to embrace the unknown and, not only accept it, but adopt tools, adopt mechanisms that can allow you to thrive in situations like this. The second theme that I picked up from the guided meditation was that around your future self. So just do something today that your future self will thank you for. So, in a month's time, in 2 months' time, in 3 months' time, when you look back at this time of being isolated and, when the coronavirus pandemic is over, and one day it will be over, the world is not ending, just make sure that you use this time to become productive in many different areas of your life, whether that be personally, whether that be health-wise, whether that be business-wise. There's so much free content online where you can, improve your mental skills, you can improve how you are as a person, business, health, fitness, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, try to do something today and tomorrow and for the rest of this time where you can look back and you'll be proud of what you did. So just before we move on to the guided meditation, just some general meditation tips for those who have never meditated before or are quite new to it. The first tip is to just get into a comfortable position. I generally meditate just sitting down, my back rested against something, legs crossed, hands in my lap. So it doesn't matter if you're standing, doesn't matter if you're lying down, whatever it may be, just make sure you're in a comfortable position. The second tip around meditation is focusing on your breath. So you want to do a big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And the reason for that is that, hey, we have Mr. Shan there, all the way from Israel. How's it, Shan? Sorry about that. So nice big deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And the reason for that being is that breathing is you're not concentrating on your thoughts. So you're very aware of your body, you're aware of your surroundings, and that's ultimately what you want through meditation. The third tip is around your thoughts. Generally, we've never had any training around controlling our thoughts, about monitoring our thoughts, about what they mean. So when you do start meditating, it'll be very natural for your thoughts to wander, for them to go all over the place. They may be negative thoughts, they may be sad thoughts. Whatever it may be, this is natural. Don't try and fight those thoughts when they enter into your mind. Just let them pass through. Don't resist them, don't fight them, because whatever you resist persists. So just let that process happen naturally. The final tip around meditation is something called the gap. So if when you're meditating, your first thought comes up over here, and then your second thought is over here. In between those two thoughts is something called the gap. And what you want to do in meditation is just extend that gap for as long as you can. And in this gap is, as I said, the area of no thought. So after your first thoughts come in, or your second thought, or whenever, and you're conscious of this and you realize that you're done with that thought, just try and stay in that space of no thought for as long as possible. And that is ultimately the goal of meditation, to, just live in the now, create a positive outlook, and not let your thoughts get the best of you, which is ultimately, why I decided to do this meditation today. So yeah, guys, that's just a few tips around meditation. I am going to play the guided meditation now. I'm just going to be sitting here, closing my eyes, listening to the guided meditation. So if throughout this meditation, if you stay through the whole way and, you just lose track of what's going on, just open your eyes, look at me, and just remember to breathe. That is the most important thing. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds, just get into a comfortable position. Put some earphones in, some headphones in if you'd like. Just enjoy it. The meditation is about 20 minutes long, so not too long. If you've committed so far, I recommend, just do it the whole way, push through it a little, listen to what the guy has to say. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to start playing it in a few seconds. Okay, let's go.
Change is a natural aspect of life. Like a tree that lets go of its leaves, the seasons changing, the sea changing from liquid to air. And become aware of your breathing. Imagine now that you are breathing in that life energy through the soles of your feet, breathing it up through your body, and breathe it out the top of your head. Breathing in through the soles of your feet, and breathing out the top of your head and out of your fingertips. And some people notice that life energy, like a tingling sensation or a numb sensation in their feet, or in their hands or fingertips. There is no right or wrong way to flow with this experience. There is an old story about a Buddha statue. Perhaps your arms and feet will get heavier as you listen to this story, and you can enjoy that in your own way, because people can, experience a pleasant, deepening sense of comfort as they allow their body to relax, and they relax deeply. In the mid-50s, a monastery was to be relocated to make room for a new highway. The monks arranged for a crane to come and move a 10 feet tall clay Buddha to its new location. When the crane started to lift the statue, it was much heavier than expected, and it began to crack. Wanting to protect the priceless shrine, the monks lowered it back down and decided to wait until the next day to bring more powerful equipment. To add insult to the injury, the rain came in, so the monks covered the statue with tarps to keep the moisture away. In the dark of night, the head monk took his flashlight and went out to make sure the Buddha was still covered. When the light of the flashlight shone into the crack of the clay, he saw a glimmer, a reflection of something underneath the shroud of clay. He immediately started to carefully chisel away shards of clay to find that the glimmer grew brighter. Hours later, when all the clay had been removed, he was in the presence of a Buddha made of solid gold. As you continue to listen, the positive and valuable words I will share with you now have already started to activate a process of chiseling away old clay of worries, fear, stress, and anxiety in your subconscious mind. And this will continue with every second and every minute, with every breath now. I wonder if you can imagine yourself walking on a warm beach. This can be any beach you like, either one you imagine or a beach you know. You are there by yourself. Imagine walking so close to the sea that some of the waves touch your feet. I don't know what you notice the most. If it's the sound of the waves, maybe it's the sight of the sea, the sky, the sand, or maybe it's the warmth and the feeling of sand and water on your skin, or maybe it's that fresh, clean, and high vibrational air, or a combination. Suddenly you realize that there is a thick rope tied around your waist. Behind you at the end of the rope, there is a big old anchor that weighs heavy from accumulated thoughts, worries, and fears from the past and about the future. They hinder you. They have held you back, berated you from inner peace and harmony, from joy and freedom. The rope is gnawing into your skin with each step. In front of you now, further ahead, something glimmering in the sand catches your attention. You walk towards it, dragging that heaviness with you. When you come closer to it, you realize that it is a blade. It looks and feels like it is from ancient times, like there is an energy link between you and that blade. And suddenly you notice your name appears on the handle of that blade. While a part of you is curious, your higher self knows that this blade is here for a reason. Like life has given you an opportunity, a chance, a choice to deliberately cut the rope and let it all go. Cut the rope now and let go of all the worries and unwanted feelings you've been dragging with you. Maybe you feel a sense of relief, a sense of freedom, lightness, or something else. Maybe your body's working through this in its own way. Some people even shed tears and shake a bit when they finally let go. The way you go through this is the way that is right for you. And it is safe for you to let go now. Imagine the waves crashing into the anchor as it starts to magically rust to pieces right before your very eyes. And it is safe for you to let go now. The anchor disappears more and more with each new wave. The rope dissolves while it floats further and further from shore. Imagine the sun surrounding you with a radiant light energy, shining down, enveloping you, filling you with a peaceful silence and quietness which flows through your veins, permeating every cell in your body. Feel every atom, every molecule of your body, mind and spirit, allowing yourself to be healed and balanced, becoming very aware of that deep sense of peacefulness inside you as you do so. And I'll leave you in silence for a few moments as your body, mind, heart and spirit continues the process of letting go and heal. And you're doing good. The sun is communicating these compassionate words with every atom, every molecule of your body, mind, and spirit. You can feel calm now and balanced, and this calmness and sense of balance is going to grow and grow each day, more and more focused, peaceful, and calm, while your subconscious mind is enjoying and absorbing all the beneficial suggestions that I am giving you in a safe and natural way, and you're doing good. You are taking control of your mind, body, and emotions, and you are feeling better and better, feeling calm, harmonious, and relaxed at all times. That calmness, that inner peace is growing and spreading through and around your body. And as you continue to relax, the things in life that were not giving you a positive experience, now they seem to calm you. Now they seem to make you stronger. Now they seem to connect you with your inner strength and power. Whatever you experience in life, you are bigger than that. You are a part of something much bigger than yourself. You choose to show up in your life and honor the opportunity that you have been given. You are pure life force in a human body. You are life. You are worthy. Imagine that you start walking forwards along the beach, leaving footprints in the sand. The sun still beaming its powerful celestial energy upon your being. You feel surprisingly more free. Imagine that every step, every footprint represents patterns that are not supportive of your intention to live your full potential. And it is safe for you to let go now. So you walk steadily and courageously towards your new future. After a while, you turn around. Maybe you notice that your footprints are being washed away by the waves. Your first steps are gone now, washed away. Let go now, and it is safe, and you're doing good. For each step you take, the lighter and more free you feel, walking more and more effortlessly towards your new future, much more free. Ahead of you there is a person approaching. It is you. It is you 1 month from now. Notice how relaxed that future you feels. Notice how good that future you feels. That balanced energy is emanating from that you over there. The future you comes towards you and gives you the warmest, most compassionate hug that you have felt in a long time. All that love, unconditionally flowing between you. The future you says, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. I love you. Thank you for being so compassionate to me. Thank you for loving me and accepting me for who I am. The effect of these positive words will be reinforced in your dreams, compounded in your sleep. You'll wake up tomorrow feeling marvelous, looking forward to another great day in your life. You feel confident to do all the things you want to do, and it's getting easier and easier, and situations that used to bother you now, they just seem to make you stronger. They seem to connect you with your inner power, and it's getting easier and easier. You are understanding the bigger picture, and you detach more and more and relax more and more. You are the calm one, the confident one, the positive thinker in any situation. You feel good, you feel calm, you feel relaxed, and you're doing good. You always find surprisingly good solutions, and your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Your potential to succeed is infinite. You can feel that inner power and harmony now to do the things you want to do. And this inner power is growing when you sleep. In your dreams, you feel calm, strong, confident, and relaxed. Each day as you become increasingly more able to let go and relax, so you feel a sense of calmness, a sense of peacefulness growing inside you. And this growing feeling of inner calmness, quiet confidence is sufficient to reassure you that as each day passes, you are more and more becoming the person you'd like to be, the ideal you, the authentic you. You are worthy. You are a believer in yourself. You are more than good enough. You are valuable. You are important. You are worthy. You are more than good enough. You are courageous, and you stand up for yourself because you choose to be you. You are flexible to changes happening in your life. The more accepting you are of change, the easier it feels. Change is a natural aspect of life. It is a sign of life, and you choose life. You are a beautiful expression of life. You breathe easily in a relaxed way, and you detach more and more from the earthly drama that's going on around us. You can begin to experience a greater and greater sense of joy in your life now, and as each day passes, you become happier, healthier, and more fulfilled. and totally at ease in yourself. You are safe, you are safe. You accept that you are you. All these words are vibrating at the frequency of truth, and because all of this begin to happen now, you begin to feel much happier, much more content, much more optimistic, much more positive in every way. You radiate goodness. The future you and the now you embrace one more time, this time becoming one. When you feel ready and decide to open your eyes, you will bring with you this positive, radiant energy that emanates from within you. Your inner light shines stronger and brighter than ever. You may be surprised by how calm, strong, and content you feel in the hours, days, weeks, and months ahead. All is well. Love fully, live fully, and shine your beautiful light.
Alright guys, that's the meditation. I know I feel very relaxed, very at peace right now, and optimistic about the future. I hope whoever stayed, whoever watched got some value out of it, and hopefully you can take some of that into the rest of your lives. As I said, I will be posting the Angel Networks bank details after this. Like I said, if you found any benefit from this, or you just want to donate to a great organization, please feel free to do so. So yeah, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a healthy, productive lockdown.